What's up, you guys? It's the Authentic Empress. Wants you to feel rejected and cast it out so that you go away, so that you hide, so you stop doing, what you were doing, so you stop being what you are, so you stop speaking up, so you stop showing and revealing your personality and these cool, quirky things about you that people, organically like and feel attracted to and find refreshing and pleasant. No, go away. Go away and ruminate on, lies and false narratives and things that we've done to you, things that, you know, things that we influenced and orchestrated and organized to cause you very severe and intense pain. Why are you not only talking about that pain, but why are you revealing like the details, the ins and outs of what happened and who did what and why? Why are you shining light on us and exposing us? Why are you still able to channel optimism and transmute, like possibly try to transmute this cruelty, like the most harsh behavior that we've tried to conjure and enact upon you? How could you still find optimism and try and speak positively or come to some type of moral of the story moment with abuse that was supposed to, cause you to lay down and stay down? You showing yourself to the public, in vulnerable ways like that was supposed to make it easier because we're moving in the shadows. Like this is your I like to say volunteered enemies. Like, these are enemies. Like, there's something about an enemy you made on accident. There's something about you making enemies on accident. Like, just being yourself, just living in your truth and your integrity and authenticity and, like, just telling the truth. Like, why the fuck not? Like, because you're not just a fluid liar. Like, you're very content with who you are and very intentional. Now, you know how to omit information. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn, it's like, bro, somebody got upset because you were bold enough to be honest about something. You were bold enough to call out a truth, and they got triggered and upset and decided to paint this narrative of you as if you were attacking them, as if you were hostile, as if, you were unruly, selfish, impulsive. When you peek right through the fact that they were sitting there communicating to you with a mask, it was very clear that the communication that they were giving to you was inauthentic and a waste of your fucking time. So if we're going to share this time with each other, how about we be honest and be straight up? Since behind the scenes you acting like this person has been acting like they the shit. Especially when it comes to some type of one-sided competition against you. Somebody's been very boastful, very prideful, very haughty behind the fucking scenes, within ears and eyes that are not yours. And they actually feel validated in that fake ass strength. This is somebody, because you actually still continue to speak the truth, still continue to address what the fuck really going on, that they're trying to keep hidden and in secret and trying to make you seem some type of way. The fact that you still the only one bold enough to keep it real. Even with their plastic smiles that they upkeep with one another, telling each other and feeding each other lies, it still keeps their soul malnourished, malnutritioned. So they're looking at you like, how are you recovering? Like when something happens to you and you need to rebuild your strength, or you get sick and you need to rebuild your strength. So why not put the necessary herbs and, like put yourself in necessary environments and, breath work, whatever is required to restore yourself. That's what it's like when you still remain authentic and bold and the truth and being honest. Now, again, like I said in another video, because of your love for somebody, you will omit information about them, you will protect that person to an extent and give that person ample time, opportunity, and an extended olive branch to correct something that they broke. Period. But you deciding to protect someone's image, you know what I'm saying? Like, from the masses and stuff like that has nothing to do with the communication system that's going on between you and the Most High, between you and your spirit team. They know what's up. They been knew what's up. They told you what was up. Period. So, just like nobody did anything to defend you, nobody did anything to defend you. Your spirit team did. Big time. Big time. Imagine that. Imagine being so swallowed up and being haughty, cocky, arrogant, egotistical, blinded by envy, blinded by greed, blinded by your own insecurities. Imagine being swallowed up in that shit and thinking that, oh, it's all us against this person. It's all these lies, these surmountable lies against this person, and this person is silenced. They can't even vouch for the lies that we gossiping about them. You're bitches. Oops. You're a bitch. Oops. And that's what I mean by divine beings holding their tongue. Baby. Little baby. For the one that you was actually connected with, okay, associated with this karmic group, it's like your message to them is like, damn, for real though? It's really like that for real? Bet. Bet. Okay. Fool me. You're supposed to be some type of humanitarian. You're supposed to be wanting to bring your community up and your people up when it comes to financial literacy. You're supposed to be protector, provider. You're supposed to be, I don't want my wife to have to work type of man. You're supposed to be protector and leader of your siblings. Huh? Of your mother. You're supposed to be that type of guy that honors your mother. Be that type of guy that honors your friends, your friendships, that cherish people, that has a special love for people. This is what you presented to a divine being. Let's not get it twisted. That is who you presented to a divine being. You dilly-dallied in that divine being's energy for a significant amount of time. On some exclusive access shit, on some vulnerable shit, you exchange vulnerable communication with the divine being. Basically, you literally made it appear as so. It's definitely giving. Evil masquerading itself as light. I'm just going to call it what it is. That's what it's giving. Oh, when divine beings started having those dreams and those visions about what was to come, about the pending betrayal. Whoa, divine being was putting you on game because you know divine being is like this. That's why you're so infatuated with divine being, because they're so eclectic, they're so eccentric, they're so out of this world. Ain't nobody talking like this. I don't got nobody who was in my life before this person talking to me like this, making me feel like this, making me look at the world like this, making me feel powerful like this, ambitious like this, courageous, no longer insecure. Like, yo, are you fucking serious? You ungrateful ass prick. And that's the thing too. Collective, they know you've been in the Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy. Why you think it's so hard to face you? And let me tell you another thing about a karmic lover, a karmic friend, a karmic family member, karmic feminine, karmic masculine, whomever the fuck, that person is terrified. They're terrified of that counterpart getting in your energy ever again. They don't want y'all to ever be in the same room again. That person is terrified because that's how strong your magnetism is. The gravitational pull of your love, bro, of your energy, of your compassion, of your angel-like spirit, bro. Like, This is why they don't want this person to even be in the same room. They don't even want this person to hear your voice in direct communication and exchange. They don't want y'all to talk. So it's like somebody has been abusing telepathic communication. Somebody has been abusing astral projection with you. And the reason why it's abuse because you need more than that. You require more than that. Respect requires more than that. Like the audacity to haunt my spirit and not do right by me in the physical plane, bad. And I want y'all to know the entire time that was happening and being done, this person was only intensifying their karma with the ancestors. Some of y'all's ancestors could have revealed themselves to whoever this counterpart was long before the pending betrayal. This counterpart could have. The divine also gave this person dreams and visions, and this person ignored it. That's the difference between you and them. There's something about people trying to clown you because you take your dreams and your visions and your interactions and whatever with the divine serious, and they don't. And they don't. Some of them don't even have the ability. They don't have the ability, so it must be false, huh? Yeah. They didn't do it first. So if they do it now, it's going to seem like it's going to reveal copycat energy type. Yeah. There's something about somebody trying to, and I feel like I said this before, like somebody trying to mimic or copy like certain things or aspects about you, but there's certain like particular preferences about you physically that a person, they just cannot mimic that because it will be too obvious. I feel like I said that before, like my goodness, there's something about you being like like an earth angel, or like just how do you explain what would you call the aesthetic? It's like the natural girly aesthetic, the nature girly aesthetic. You're like the nature girly aesthetic or some shit like that. Okay? But there's something about, now I channeled this a few days ago about you being able to do both. So you really be on some nature girly, I ain't saying you a hippie, but it's giving like boho, like chill, um, type of aesthetic. But you guys can really like dress up and like, you feel me, like whatever. Something about you being very versatile in a unique way. But never mind that. I feel like, you guys get this rebellious energy like ignited within you whenever multiple individuals try to challenge you to go against your truth. You get motivated to to stand up for your truth even more. Somebody else was the complete opposite. It's like the more they gathered and the more they, hammered somebody like, you know, with some type of bias about you. Yeah, like that person caved under pressure. Period. And then there's something, the reason why these backfires that these people are experiencing behind the scenes is so intense is because all this was unnecessary. It was completely unnecessary. There's something about you being very easygoing, like especially as uh what's the word, like an innate truth speaker. Like you just want genuine experiences and interactions. It's not always you trying to pry into somebody. Like there's something about you not even being the type of person to abuse your intuition or abuse your gifts on people. Like you're very in tune with your gifts, and in a lot of cases, if it's about people, it's something that you need to be alerted about if there's something that that person or those people are plotting or trying to do to you to cause you harm, or create some type of level of shock, or I don't know, something that you just need to be 10 steps ahead for. Hence why God says, before these things spring up, I shall tell you of them. Yeah. There's something about the divine wanting you to like really reflect on the dreams and the visions that you had prior to a very painful betrayal or situation. This could be multiple situations. And in a sense of remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. And reflect on, so you know how when you watch a movie or you watch a show and you watch it over, or like the third or fourth time you watch it, it's like you see or you notice something you haven't noticed before. There's something about you reflecting over, your dreams and your visions that you had during some type of cycle when you was dealing with somebody, okay, or around certain people. The divine is wanting you to meditate on that, okay? It's giving, is his name Joseph? It's given when Joseph had that dream of the haystacks, and he was standing in the middle, and his haystack was the highest, out of his brothers or something like that. And when he told them about that dream, they looked at him like he was trying to be arrogant or something, or trying to belittle them or say that he's better than them or he's above them. But all he did was just honestly share the fucking details of the dream, bitch. What? My God. At this point, y'all are refuting the divine, not Joseph, not the person that's literally just telling you what happened. Somebody could have shared your dream, like the details. Like you could have told somebody about a dream that you had, and they shared it with this karmic group. And these people felt like, oh, what you trying to say? What this person's trying to say? They're better than us. They're above us. We're beneath them. Like what that's supposed to mean? Okay, this could have been a dream that they had. Okay, and it's something about people trying to manipulate the meanings of things, okay, like to go in their favor or to direct something in a way that they feel is most beneficial for them at somebody's expense. But see, it being at somebody's expense is a benefit for them. That's how they operate. That shit is crazy. Like if people are not ready to like really if people are not ready to like really embrace truth or like really heal and stuff like that, you are not the one to connect with on a deeper scale. Like you're just not. It's not even something that you just come in there like trying to prove, oh, I'm a healer. Oh, I'm this. Like it's just in your natural, like in authentic interaction with people, like you truly being engaged into the experience with them because you want to. Like there's something about it even being like rare for you guys to even find or align with somebody that you genuinely like. I'm talking about genuinely like you don't care, like just being around the person, y'all ain't gotta do shit. Like you can really just chill with this person. Like that's rare for y'all. Shit, like is that rare for anybody? I don't know. The way these people be moving with peer pressure and to be a part of, these groups and communities and stuff because of what it looks like. I'm not sure. Damn. Yeah, so I don't know. Like, it's something about people really just trying to downplay something because they weren't directly experiencing it. They were not experiencing it firsthand. They weren't experiencing the intense emotions that was conjured with the connection with you, because they didn't have a direct firsthand connection with you. So it was just easy for these people to try to, to basically, like I said, belittle you, disrespect you, okay, treat you like trash, or just see you as nothing, like because they don't have any type of history, they don't have any type of true, genuine connection with you themselves. Okay, they have a connection with that person who did have a genuine connection with you. And the advantage that they had was that that's somebody who surrounds themselves with a lot of people, or with people that they were supposed to be and put distance in between, who are unhealthy for them. And you are somebody who's already put distance between people who are unhealthy for you. That part. So that was the advantage, quote unquote, what they thought that they had, this group, this karmic group connected to this person. But guess what? And You guys are the type Queen of Swords. And what the fuck? You can't think for yourself? I don't see how, like, I said this before too. Like, well, I'll do respect. Well, I'll do respect, right? Huh? It's crazy how people be wanting to be like a leader and they be wanting to be this and be that, but it's like, damn, like, the leader is the leader for a reason. The head is the head for a reason. It's almost like you working out and you trying to work out until you reach failure. But your heart, like your heart and your body is like, oh, fuck that, like, I can't. But then your head is like, nah, we supposed to do this until we reach failure. We can go a little more long, like we can do some more. It's like that. Like somebody was supposed to like be logical when they were when these people brought these opinions and these biases and this gossip to them, like this gossip mill. I'm seeing the gossip mill card in my mind's eye. Mind you, I haven't pulled any cards yet. But somebody was supposed to be able to make a conscious, like logical decision, like kind of check people where they were like overstepping or where they were just flat out wrong. Like somebody was supposed to have the courage, the confidence, the boldness, like to tell these people the truth about the nonsense that they were speaking or that they were suggesting. Okay, like this shit is crazy. It's something about somebody conforming to being to cruelty or conforming to this I don't know why I just see I just saw future. I just saw future face flash in my mind. So y'all know how future lifestyle is. So I guess that type of lifestyle. And it's giving, so it's that energy of somebody wanting like to be a husband, wanting to have a family and a legacy, and excited like to have children, with one woman. Like somebody wants that. Okay, like somebody wants a healthy commitment, like something that they didn't get to see growing up. Okay, like somebody wants to be that one, like be that person to like really be a pillar, like when it comes to a wholesome, healthy, flourishing relationship and foundation. Four of Wands, heavy emphasis on the Four of Wands energy, or like you embodying this Four of Wands energy, or you being in the Four of Wands, somebody wanting to create the Four of Wands with you. Okay, some type of structure, bring some type of structure or stability to a situation. But you guys could be at this energy where you're looking at this person like, oh, you're looking at this counterpart like maybe it was just sex. Shit. Maybe that's all it was. Like it was just sex. It's like everything else that seemed wholesome and seemed loving, or if it's not, a lover, some of you guys could be looking at some type of connection, like, well, maybe it was just for the convenience. Maybe it was just, because of convenience and stuff like that. Like basically downplaying it. Okay? Downplaying it, bringing it down a few notches. Like there's something about you possibly putting somebody on a pedestal. You could have put this energy on a pedestal to an extent. Like you could have really been like head over heels for somebody. And this person straight up like played in your face to impress a community. Okay? It's something about somebody experiencing like somebody having a boost to their opportunities like from being connected to you. Okay, getting in, you feel me, getting through the door and then backdooring you type shit. So, like I said earlier today, and I was talking about that backdoor energy. Somebody got backdoored. Duh. Like, this shit is crazy to me. This shit is crazy to me. Huh. So there's something about you guys aligning with people who thoroughly listen to you and are attentive to you, and they enjoy what you talk about. They enjoy your mindset. Okay? They enjoy your energy. There's something about a warmth and a softness to your energy, okay? Um Something about an ox could be significant. Yeah. But your strength, and something about your strength being seen. Yeah, there's something about you being honest, yet still being able to be polite with delivering a truth. Okay. That some individuals appreciate about you. Yeah, like there's something about people. This can even be like uh a counterpart that worked with some karmic people, or that, I don't know, like decided to be in some type of karmic distorted energy, whatever. But there's this energy of like somebody really wants you to lose hope in a situation. Now with that being said, let me say this. Some of you guys are okay with that. I feel like the way something was drug out, some of you guys are okay with that. Like some of you guys are even looking at it like you looked at other situations, like just dealing with people in general or with endings in general. Some of you guys understand that at the end of the day, you were still being used, okay, by the divine, willingly. Like not willingly to get hurt and stuff like that, but that's just who you are in your day to day. A vessel of the divine. Oh my goodness. Hmm. I was saying earlier in a video that I posted about Yeshua and him turning the water to wine, he creating all this, bread and fish for them to eat. He um bringing vision to a blind man, him resurrecting somebody from the dead and stuff like that. Like there's something about you guys doing things, okay, having an effect on people, okay, like helping to heal or even initiate or ignite or start that healing within somebody, like from their interaction and engagement with you, whatever that may be, or whatever. Okay. And these people who attack you, this person being connected, or people being connected to people like that, who just kept them stagnant, okay, when it comes to their soul growth, their consciousness. It's like reaching higher levels of consciousness requires the truth. You need the truth. Duh. It sets you free. Then you can level up to the next level of consciousness. And then you may reach another roadblock. You may reach, that you may encounter individuals trying to bind you, imprison you, whatever the fuck. And then you still got to, utilize truth in whichever way is most applicable and set yourself free from that and level up again. Period. The fuck? Everybody cry. Newsflash. Everybody cry. Everybody probably got their feelings hurt. Everybody probably gonna get their heart broke. Whatever, bro. Like, and this is not even me trying to downplay shit. It's the simple fact of people thinking that is good enough ammo or resource to actually get you unalived or to unalive yourself or harass you, make your life uncomfortable. And something about people can't find you. And something about you being stalked, literally. Okay? Some of you guys can be in this energy of, I'm not letting nobody know. Like, I'm not, like, you could be like very, very slow to letting people know like where you live, and, you know, like you just being a little more reserved with certain, you know, certain shit. Woo, because of this uh most recent counterpart. Shaking my head, bro. Shaking my head, bro. Shaking my head. Yeah. You caught somebody mocking you or like laughing at you, okay, about something harsh, something cruel that they were doing intentionally, like being encouraged or trying to impress a friend or friend group, a karmic friend or a karmic friend group. There's something about somebody or individuals improperly de-escalating things with you as well. Like, the de-escalating things for them requires them silencing you or closing you off or something like that. Trying to put you in bondage or imprisonment, mental imprisonment, the Eight of Swords. It's something about people trying to use this tactic or constantly trying to use this tactic to crowd out your truth. Not wanting people to hear your truth, not wanting people to hear your side of something. Ugh. Just so they can get away, or it can look more convincing of this false or this very toxic narrative that they painted about you to justify what they're hiding. The fact that they're just simply trying to gain. They're just simply trying to gain. Okay? Yeah. Playing dirty. Yeah, there's something about somebody literally abusing their knowledge. Like, this could have something to do with their job or their work, and them abusing like their knowledge or their resources to harass you, to stalk you, to pry into you. Again, this could just be somebody using finance. This could be somebody just utilizing social media, okay, utilizing some kind of device or other devices or something. Yeah. But you guys, you know, you're kind of growing more or stronger in this energy of, yo, like, if people or somebody feel like they got to go through hell and hot water to unrightfully attack me into moving away that they want me to move to justify them, or so that they can avoid accountability, opposed to just having a conversation. Like, that says it all. That says it all. Because there's this energy of something, things can be solved by an honest conversation. And people just doing the most to try and destroy your heart unnecessarily. And there's something about you healing theirs. When you are active in their life, there's something about you healing people's heart and then turn around and trying to destroy yours. Damn. And these are, for some of you guys, like, these are people who are supposed to be like people you considered like your favorite people. Like, what the hell? And guess what? None of that shit was strong enough, like, to get you to give up on life, on your purpose, on love. You give up on love, you're giving up on yourself. Like, there's something about you literally embodying love, like that love frequency. And people trying to taint that, you know, trying to make you bitter. Okay? There is something about karmic family members, bro. Like, karmic aunt. This would be like a karmic aunt, aunties, karmic cousins. Okay. I was picking up a lot of energy about karmic mothers. Okay? Yeah. Subtle manipulation, gaslighting could be significant. Yeah, you're very, even though, regardless of how more painful or how cruel, like the intensity, something has gone up when it comes to just counteracting energies who've decided to attack you or war against you. You guys are still experienced. You're still experienced warriors. You know, you have oh my god. Mm. You already have a path of victories, you know, being victorious. Okay? Yeah, there's something about the divine even bringing this back to your attention, like to reflect on your victories. Okay, there's something about some of you guys just going through like very traumatic cycles, bro. Like traumatic cycles that were conjured or inspired by you minding your fucking business. Ain't that something? I know that sound like I know that sounds it sounds like I'm just saying that to just go ahead and close off that statement, but no, like I really mean it. Like you guys had to defend yourself in battles that were formulated from the simple fact that you were minding your business and you were not up anybody's ass. You were not up these people's ass the way they wanted you to be up their fucking ass. That's why, like, there's this energy of wanting to, like, become your enemy or become disliked by you or anticipated by you, and like you need to be aware of them. You better be careful or something like that. Just to experience some level of interest, okay? And focus from you onto them. Damn. Yeah, there's something about energies that are like self-centered, like this is crazy. Energies that are self-centered and want everybody in the surrounding environment to revolve around them, and you guys just don't move like that. You revolve around God. The hell? Yo. Some of you guys, you know, people could have tried and make it seem like, or you could have had like people you were connected to in the past try to make it seem like you're argumentative, because you don't hesitate to address some fuck shit. Okay? Like they could hesitate. It's something about blatant disrespect, bro. Like there's something about you being able, like, you have a range in how you check disrespect. Like you can be very like classy, polite, you know, mature, whatever. Very charismatic. You can be all of that. Articulate. Um, you can, you know, be mellow tone or can control your tone and still make the necessary statement that's gonna dice them like watermelon. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys have a range, like when it comes to how to defend yourself properly given the situation. Now, why is it that stronger, darker, deadly forces try and infiltrate the people who you have a soft spot for in your heart? You know, you clearly moving exclusively and different with these people, with this person than anybody else. Meaning you're going to be more deeply impacted and affected if they betray you, right? Yeah, exactly. So it's like we understand the fact that we understand that gives us a lot of advantage, even when we have our days, our weeks, our months, however long it take us. Even when we have those moments when we're feeling really sad or really fucked up about betrayals that we should have never experienced, betrayals that didn't make sense. There's something about you gifting somebody and the karmic people they were connected to trying to demonize you, simply gifting the person. Damn. And some of you guys could have invested like a lot in some type of gift. Like several $100s. Like what the fuck? And somebody just dissed you because they were trying to impress some people or trying to uphold, like, trying to cover up how they was on some fuck shit with you. It's like these people, quote unquote, recommending to treat you this way or do this or leave you out in the cold, ignore you, da da da. It kind of, it was kind of like a mask for this person to cloak how they were abusive to you, how y'all even got to that point in the first place, and how it was because of them. I'm telling y'all, like, high priestess energy, like, you guys have bit your tongue, like, for a particular person, and what really went down, what really went on, like, is some type of huge betrayal. Okay, like, in all honesty, if I just feel like, yo, to go from presenting to me like this whole like godly man or godlike person, okay, and we, you know, we take it there, you know what I'm saying, and that shit is crazy to me, and then you just diss me like we never even known each other type shit, you know what I'm saying? Of course that was supposed to break somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't that be, you know, it's excruciatingly painful. The fuck? That was the intention. Yep, it was. They manipulated, you know, they all worked together, you know, to sacrifice you. Absolutely. It was very painful. Yeah, it was some. Have you guys noticed that when Yeshua was being sacrificed and the things that they were doing to him, those people that was doing it, that was not being done to them, so they couldn't even fathom the pain? Right. These are the kind of people, they wouldn't last a day. Okay? Going through the shit that you went through. Like, this is giving you stepping into the fire chamber, coming out unscathed. They step into it. They don't even look the same anymore. There's something about people, some people from your past don't even look the same anymore. Like, in a bad way. Okay? Somebody don't look the same anymore. Somebody don't look the same anymore. Or it's almost like the energy of, like, when somebody was, like, in good standing with you, like, how they seem so attractive. But after somebody was just, I don't know, after somebody really act out in a very toxic, extended toxic manner, it's like, you don't see them the same. You don't see them the same. Yeah. Crazy. That's a lame ass bitch. That's a lame ass bitch. Because that's exactly what somebody was doing towards your energy, or with your energy, collective. Like, somebody was trying to, like, subtly, like, warrant other people to kind of look at you, you know, how they're trying to get you to be looked at, like, crazy, like, okay, all right, you know, like, that type of energy, and wanting these other people to, like, look at you like that. But guess what? They can all look at you like that. What the fuck they got to do with how God see you? Nothing. What the fuck they got to do with how you see yourself? Nothing. What the fuck they got to do? What the fuck they got to do with the truth? Period. And guess what? Everything is still going to play out according to balance, in order. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how hard something hurt, collective. At the end of the day, you still got to do what you're supposed to do. If that means walking away, if that means not looking back, if that means not giving in, even though you miss the fuck out of somebody, you love the fuck out of somebody, they're tugging on your energy, they're telepathically stalking your energy, harassing your energy. Even when you walked away, they're still trying to project and cast and conjure things that happen in your life. They're still stalking your social media, whatever, bro. Like, at the end of the day, the scales still got to be balanced. Some of you guys can have Libra like a significant Libra placement. There's no significant about Libra season, goddamn. Woo! Somebody tried to affect your health. Somebody tried to affect your health because they really feel some type of way about your physicalities, about your physical appearance. So somebody wanted to affect your health internally. Why did you show me, like, when it comes to, is it Virgo, Libra season? That cusp, that little cusp, those few days? Well, karmic justice. I don't know who that's gonna be for, but Libra season, Virgo season, Scorpio season, I don't think it's gonna be that great for some people. I don't. Leo season, somebody could be experiencing heart issues. Leo rules the heart. You know how earlier I said somebody was supposed to be the level-headed one. Somebody was supposed to be the logical one. Somebody was supposed to respond to something in a healthy fashion or with a healthy perception and perspective. Okay? Somebody could be a Virgo. Yep. And you know how I said, like, when you're working out to reach failure, and it's like, even though your body and your heart and everything may feel like tired, like, dang, like I want to stop. In your mind, you're like, nah, the goal, the intent is for me to push till I reach failure. So let me keep going. Like, that's your head making a decision. Okay? Yeah. There's something about somebody feeling intimidated because even though, so this is for masculines and feminines. So for feminines, even though you're a feminine and you have this like emotional wisdom, this intuitive intelligence, and all of this, when it comes to your masculine energy, like you're very intact. There's something about you being able to like protect yourself, be assertive and bold when necessary, you know, be logical. Okay. There's something about, like, I don't know why I just heard like the ability to dominate. There's something about you just having a very intense, like powerful energy, bro. Like, some of you guys can be born on like during the cusp of power, which is like the Aries Taurus cusp. Um, it's another one. Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. Pisces. No, Aquarius Pisces cusp and Pisces Aries cusp could be significant. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's something about you guys having like fast recovery. Whenever people do throw things or do things to you, like it may hit you for a moment, but there's something about you having like a fast recovery. Like it like a shocking fast recovery, no matter what it is. Okay. Especially dealing with like your appearance and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. There's something about you guys like having uh a very strong spirit of resilience over your bloodline. Like you could have witnessed this play out like with other family members throughout your life. I'm saying like okay, let me tell y'all a little something. Man, I have, so it's three cousins in total, but I have this, so we're gonna focus on one of them. This man done been in at least three or more. Has it been three or more? Three or more shootouts Well, he was shot at least 3 to 4 different, I don't know, 3 or more different occasions. This man got shot, bruh. Shot several times. Shot and survived every single time. Had another cousin, same thing. Then got shot on several different occasions. Like, survived. Another cousin, same thing. And the thing about this cousin that I'm about to talk about right now, this cousin, he was the more level-headed one. Okay. He was humble. He was well liked. Okay. He was kind of like the man of few words type of guy. You know, he was like football star in high school. All of that, you know. But same thing. Survived. It's so crazy. Like the protection that's over your bloodline, like is what I'm getting, because I got the first two cousins I mentioned, they actually was getting into some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they put themselves in those predicaments and survived every time. Now, I know for sure one of those cousins, the first one I mentioned, I know he's doing better now. Like, on some, you know, he's Muslim and, you know, he's definitely doing better now. But, listen, and to give you confirmation, that particular bloodline I'm referring to, which is my maternal bloodline, my great grandmother was referred to as a prayer warrior. Like, period. You know? By all the elders and stuff like that. Like, and she's a Taurus. Oh, but yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy too, like, that first cousin I mentioned, my first time, was that my first time meeting him at my great grandma's house? Possibly. But ain't that something though? The other cousin that was getting himself into shit and still surviving, you know, his mother, my auntie, she was murdered, you know, in her surgery. Um, just so they can basically use her organs, because she put, you know, that she was an organ donor. That happened to us. It was legitimate. It was proven. You know, they won a lawsuit, got a lot of money from that, you know. And it's like, he had all this money. Him and his brother got all this money. This nigga want to be in the streets trying to impress niggas, trying to impress folks, about to get robbed and shit. Like, what the hell? And was still surviving through those different times he got shot. And it's like, bruh. So you guys are very grateful of the protection that you have. You don't abuse your ancestors and your spirit team, the divine angels protecting you. And this is why the protection over you is twice, triple the intensity. Okay? It's almost like there's this game that I play on my phone all the time. And it's almost like, so you get 5 lives. And it's almost like you winning each level and retaining, like, you're retaining lives, your protection. And so, yeah, that'll never make sense for me, why people will justify it being okay to harm an innocent person, somebody who has never done anything to them to harm them, but they do something to harm that person. Are you okay? Are you okay? Because that divine being, they may cry, they may lose some shit, okay? They may be depressed for a while, they may do all that, okay? They may lose weight, gain weight, they may do this, do that, yes. But they're going to resurrect. They're going to resurrect. Just like Yeshua did. Just like Job did. Just like Joseph did. They're going to resurrect. Yeah. And these people ain't seen nothing yet. Like, whatever they see you doing now, they can even be trying to, like, find a way to make that negative, or like make that some type of gossip or some type of inside joke. But they ain't seen shit yet. They ain't seen nothing yet. Like, that's oh my God, I'm about to cry. Whoa. They ain't seen shit yet. They ain't seen shit yet. You know what it's giving? You know how Joseph was working Was it Joseph? Was it Joseph? Joseph, the red hair. Yeah. Joseph was kidnapped and then he was turned into a slave. He was sold to be a slave. He worked as a slave in the Pharaoh's palace. So yeah, there's something about some type of labor that you do, but you having some type of close access or interactions with like people of a higher like social status. Okay. But it's something about you know, people don't really know that. Like people don't really know about that. Like that's not really something that you feel the need to boast about. And these are the kind of people, like these people that's been attacking you, they're the kind of people to boast about stuff like that. You know, like I don't know, or like they just make it it's like in the way that they boast, if they run into a celebrity, they make it seem like that celebrity is God. They make it seem like that person is God himself. You guys are not like that. And so again, you know how eventually he leveled up. He surpassed that. He was accused of harming Pharaoh's wife. And it was a lie. She literally accused him of that because he rejected her. And it's 333 on the clock right now as I say this. And so he was thrown into jail, captivity. And mind you, he's the dreamer. He interprets dreams. So Pharaoh kept having this recurring dream, and it was basically like this pending curse that was about to be placed upon the land. And it's basically like God retaliating. And that's the thing too. Like, why does it have to be as a spiritual being? Why does it have to be that they get to associate their karma in the shit backfire and returning to sin? They get to, or they try to associate that with you doing some type of demonic witchcraft to them to cause it to happen. Well, have you ever thought about God's wrath? Huh? Have you ever thought about God's wrath? Have you ever thought about vengeance being God's? And these are people who claim that they believe in God more than you. They claim to know God more than you. Yeah, you're supposed to be a demon worshiper. You're supposed to be a false god worshiper, a demon worshiper, and stuff like that. You know the Bible more than them. You know the word more than they do. You understand it and process it more than they do. Shaking my head. That's why you're the one that have dreams. This is, and don't let it, yo. Somebody who was, so there was a counterpart who's a dreamer. I'm channeling like a motherfucker. Both of y'all are dreamers. And so y'all's conversations with each other made sense. Okay. Interpreting dreams, yada, 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 you know, guidance, whatever. Somebody took a dream that they had and a dream that you had and or a dream that you had to some individuals who don't even have like these kind of, oh my God. They don't share the same gifts. Let's just say that. They don't share the same gifts. I don't know if you guys know this, but not everybody knows how to interpret dreams. Like there are a such thing as dream interpreters. Like people take their dreams to dream interpreters. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like honestly, just like with that Pharaoh, they don't know how to interpret their dreams because they're disconnected from God directly. And that's the difference with, you know, Joseph and people like Joseph and Daniel and stuff like that. They were directly connected to the divine, to source. So they were able to interpret their dreams, hence intuition, channeling directly from God. Oh. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Another analogy I thought about earlier was David and Goliath and the little army of men who were older, okay, and supposed to be stronger and more armed, okay? Then David just had a stone and a slingshot. You know what I'm saying? Like, and God, he was smaller than them, smaller than the rest of them, all that. And he was by himself, apparently, but nah, we know he was backed by God. And he took down the whole giant. somebody was pissed off, or there was somebody particularly, like, so the giant Goliath, there was a main person in this karmic group, bro, full of hostility. Somebody was very haughty. Somebody felt like so somebody was, excuse me, this giant energy is something about somebody doing something prior to you, like having a history, a pathology of doing something or carrying on an act, a behavior, an activity prior to you that made them very big-headed, made them very confident in their ability to crush you, to defeat you, type. And it's like, yo, these people that they're connected to, they could have been intimidated by that person. They could have been intimidated by a main person or something like that. That is crazy as hell. So there can even be a karmic group that ejected somebody, or this hostile big headed, I don't know, energy. It's arrogant energy. But it's something about them having poor boundaries. Like, it's something about them they feel the need to protect themselves from this person. That can be like while they're trying to put distance as well, but at the same time, there's like uh this uneasiness. Like, they feel uneasy, like, about this person, like, and what they're capable of. This could even be like, these people that's in this karmic group that's, feeling uneasy about what a karmic feminine, I'm getting a karmic feminine or karmic masculine may do to them in retaliation, okay, or out of vengeance, whatever. These are people who try to project onto you or paint you out as somebody who's very hostile, as somebody who's unpredictable, okay, when it comes to emotional control or the lack thereof. Yep. So of course they, would experience it, firsthand in real time, in real life, through an actual person truly behaving that way, because they're like that. Like, don't accuse somebody of being like that, and that person's not like that, okay? And instead of bringing truth to light, you do everything to basically suppress and repress the truth about that innocent person. So of course you manifested a person in your proximity that's going to be everything that you accuse that innocent person of, and make your life hell. Yeah. So again, like, there's this energy about, damn, y'all did, or we teamed up together, y'all did y'all did all that to that person, or you did all this to her, to him, and look what they're doing, and look at what you're doing. Like, look at them and look at you. Like, look at how they speak of themselves and look at how you speak of yourself. Huh. And I think the biggest thing about gang stalking, ain't none of them bitches direct. Not for real, for real. Everybody feels safe to do that to you or to a divine being because they feel like they got some type of shield to stand behind. Even if that is secrecy. Even if that is being in the shadows. Even if that is one another. The fuck? And you want and here, look, here's the thing about even that. They're not protected. What is a shield gonna do to ain't like, how is that gonna prevent angels from stepping if they've been commanded to step? Like, come on now. No. What? Anyway. Anyway. Yeah, it's like somebody was so focused on who they think you are that it's like They wanted you to forget who you were, like to kind of just give it up, like give up your identity, let it be for grabs. Give it up. Yeah, it's like somebody was trying to swap this energy. Like somebody could have been like trying to slowly like become more like you. And I don't know, like I don't know if this required a spell or something, but trying to get you to like slowly become them as they slowly become you type of energy. Or certain things that they admire about you, like trying to kind of suck that up and swap out shit. Oh my god. Uh that is crazy. Hey, everything is not for nothing. Like there was definitely a karmic feminine here who sleep with people who sleep with masculines or sleep with people to steal their destiny. For sure. Like that's the goal, that's the intent. Okay. Somebody could have even put somebody on to this, or it could have been, yeah, somebody could have put somebody on to this, or child, it could be like a coven or a cult or just a group of people like they practice that or they experiment. I don't know. There could be something significant about that though. But somebody particularly like knowingly does that. Or at least attempts to do that. It's the reason why I mentioned my grandma, bro. Like, it's the reason why I mentioned my grandma. It's something about somebody being tested or questioned or something, and something about even like them hesitating, like all of that being calculated, like all of that, like their gestures, their behaviors, something about somebody being nervous or fidgety when being questioned about something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are in this energy where you're just grateful, like you're grateful to be safe. You're grateful to be safe. Okay. And your past, as it pertains to people trying to disrupt your safety or do things, say things, organize things to make you feel unsafe, you guys are definitely like taking that information, like, using it as wisdom moving forward. Like, yeah. So no, it's not going to be you closing yourself off from the world and never dating again and never, getting closer it's not going to be that. Like somebody hope for it. Oh my God. Somebody hates that you perceive gang stalking and bullying as y'all just some fucking haters. Like somebody is like, why do you not, crash and crumble and oh, nobody likes me and everyone hates me and I must be this and I'm that and da da da. Like, why do you not do that like it works on everyone else that is done to? Why are you in this? Why do you have this perception of y'all just some fucking haters, bro? Y'all just some fucking haters. Y'all just intimidated. You feel threatened. Okay? Clearly, you feel outnumbered. That's why y'all feel like y'all gotta gather multiple people against somebody who seemingly on the physical plane seem like they're by themselves. There's something that you perceive about this person as powerful, okay, as not easily defeatable, okay? Mm. There's something about your screen to like even sneaking up on somebody, like, I don't know, or something about that is significant, okay? Yeah. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna fill out this human shit, but at the end of the day, like, I'm always on a mission. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you. Here's your karma. Here's your judgment. Like, damn, like I really try to help y'all out. I really try to help y'all out. I really try to talk with y'all and all that shit. I try to show and give y'all grace and everything, but hell, like, what else I supposed to do? Just like the divine, I can't control you. That's not my goal. That's not my intent to control you. I respect your free will. Shit. I try to provide you with the necessary tools. You feel me? Like, I know what y'all want, and I know I know what Satan is. I know. I know. I know what his proposition is for you. I know what he's offering. Okay. However, I'm telling you, I can, there's another way to obtain, that wealth, that financial freedom, that this, that, whatever, that confidence. Okay. That tapping into your gifts, your abilities. Okay. Like there's another way. Okay. There's another way. Yeah. But it's something about it being you because it was you, collective. You guys could be familiar with that energy, like with family and stuff like that. Like you like actually sharing something of substance and something that will actually be helpful, because you actually care and you listen to what they complain about. And so you offer suggestions that can bring solutions to what they complain about to bring resolve. But no, you're arrogant for doing that. You're looking down on them for doing it. You think you're better than them for doing it. God damn, I thought I was just fucking helping you because I love you, bitch. The hell? Damn, that's what I thought it was. Damn, uh, like even with dreams and stuff, like what reward would I gain from misinterpreting a message given from the divine to somebody? Like, why would I even play around with it? Like, why would I intentionally, like, if I don't understand it, then hell, I ain't got shit. Hey, I'm gonna let you know, I don't. But I'm not just gonna like create some outlandish shit like to influence somebody to do something harmful to somebody else like this karmic group did. All right, y'all. I'll see you guys next time.